guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Landon Scherr, and we have got to put some holes in this wood. I think, do we want the shield to be this way, or do we want the shield to be this way? I think this way is going to be better. I think it'll give me a little bit more of a wall because it's wider this way. This is actually from one of the fish tanks inside. We just redid stand. And we're going to have to put some holes there. We are just eyeballing this. I don't want to go to our table. Make a little mark right there. Then we need another hole right about here. Alright, there we go. We've got 4 holes. Basically the reason we're drilling this is so we can get some handles on here, because we are going to be needing a little bit of rope handle to hold this guy up. Put a piece of rope there with 2 knots, put a piece of rope there with 2 knots, boom, hold it up and fight off the crocodiles. Don't mind my thumb, it is nasty. There's a fish spine that got stuck in there. I know it is gross, but can't really hide that from the camera. Just being real with y'all. We're going to go like this, make a knot, something that can't slip through there. There we go. We got all this rope on the back side. We just need a little bit to make our handle. And there we go. Look at that. We've got a handle for fighting off the crocodiles. Now we're just burning the ends to finish this off, make it a little bit nicer, a little better. We are ready to fight off the crocodiles. Now what we're trying to do with this, guys, is I am trying to protect this leg area here, because these crocodiles, this is an alligator here on the shirt, this is a crocodile on the hat, but they have tons of crazy sharp teeth backed up by some crazy powerful jaws, and if they were to bite onto my leg here, it would cause a ton of lacerations. It probably wouldn't take the leg, but it would definitely mangle it all up, and then that opens opportunities for infections and bacteria to get in, and just not good stuff. Nobody wants that to happen. And because these little crocs weren't really worked with properly as they were growing up with the correct feeding regimen, because I don't raise them myself, it was just improper care to them, and they kind of have a bad attitude, if you will. So this right here is going to give us the ability to fend them off. They're not going to be able to jump over it. They could go around it, which would not be good, but we're just gonna have to see what happens. But this is ready to go, so we're gonna put this in the truck, and I'll see you guys at the zoo. Now we can't have the shield without a GoPro, so before we go, we're gonna get some super glue here, because this sticky mount is not so sticky anymore. Put a bunch of super glue like that, and now we're just gonna find a point that we want to put it at. I think about right here is gonna be perfect. Now it'll just take a minute to dry, and that should be locked in. Hopefully we don't lose the GoPro. And just in case anyone gets confused as to what this is, we've got to let them know. And there we go. It is the Croc shield. Let's go to the zoo. And it's time to see if this is actually going to protect our legs and our bodies right now. So we've got to turn the GoPro on. Let's see her turn on. Oh, there she goes. She is rolling. We are in action, and we have the biggest crocodilian here at our zoo. But Lazy Boy is a pretty well-tamed crocodilian boy. He's actually an alligator, which is in the crocodilian family. Let's see, Lazy. Come on. Come on. Now, we don't really need the shield here because he doesn't rush out of the water so quickly. Come on. Let's move this out of the way. Oh, you can see that tail firing up to launch him out of the water. He said, somebody's in my habitat. Look how big this boy is. Come on. That tail's ready to push him out. Come on. Come on. Ooh, there he comes. Just a big launch from the gator boy. Look at that. Come on. Oh, he's coming right up to us. He's coming up. He says, is it feeding time? Come on. There he comes. All right, look at that big chomper. He is just the most beautiful alligator boy, but he's so big and he's so lazy. That's why he's got that name. So he's not really going to have the idea of rushing out of the water. He knows he gets fed in the water, and this is actually the good behavior that we want to reward with a treat. He already got fed today, so we don't want to overfeed him, but he is a good alligator boy. This shield could be used in here if some of the girls are a little bit wary about him, because they can come right here and look at this. He can't get through there. He can't get through that. This is the perfect shield. Even though it's a thin piece of wood, it is a wall, it is a barrier, but we've got these crocodilians over here, and those are the aggressive guys. Those are the ones that we need this shield for. So we got the 2 crocs here, we've got our GoPro. Now this croc shield, I mean, it says croc shield, so it should be able to keep them away. I'm hoping I will have my shield and I will have my sword ready to battle these ferocious crocodiles. The thing is that they just need a little bump, just a little bit of a tap, not hitting them in any sort of way, not hurting these guys, literally just tapping them and letting them know, I'm here, get back in the water. That's kind of the idea with this, and we are going to go into the enclosure now. We've already unlocked it. Let's see what these little jokers want to do. He's gonna fly out. Ooh, there she comes. There she comes. You give her a little tap on the nose. Give her a tap on the nose. We're moving this back. And you are just a wuss, aren't you? Back into the water. We have our shield. She's popping back up. Do you want more? She's, I think, too scared. We've got 2 crocodiles in here, guys. I'm going to leave the GoPro rolling. We've got the Cuban Nile hybrid, which is the one that just came crazy after me. And then we also have a Cuban crocodile, which both of these species... Oh, the Cuban crocodile is coming up. Cuban crocodile is coming up. This is how these guys need to be fed. Rewarded to be in the water. I wish I had a proper training regimen right now. You guys can come a little bit closer here. The reason why I have this is just in case they get around this quickly and they don't make a laceration on my leg, I can move this stick to either side and we will be protected. But as you can see, I didn't have to hit these guys or anything crazy like that. They just need a little bump to say, look at me, I'm here, I'm bigger than you, you guys need to get back in the water. And then with food, they can be rewarded for that action. That is the most positive relationship you can have. When this animal gets bigger, we have an actual working relationship with it, not where it's trying to go after us like crazy. They'll probably need to be in a different enclosure. I know that might not have been so crazy, but we'll see how the GoPro footage came up. We'll see if we can get them up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, wow. Look at that. What a crazy reaction that was. I hope the GoPro caught that. That crocodile just rode right out of the water. Oh, the Cuban crocodile is just saying, if Cuban Nile hasn't gotten it, I'm not going to go after and get some. And look at this. We've got a turtle in here. And they don't even mind the turtles. They're not that crazy towards them. They just hang out with them. They're buddies here in the pond. That gets my heart racing every time. And I wish I had more time to work with these guys. I'm gonna try to devote more time. Oh, who do we got coming up here? There you go. Oh, the Cuban's coming up. There she is. There's that Cuban crocodile. Basically, the reward that we want to give when they come up right here at the bank is to get fed. If they get fed at all by any of the keepers up here, it can lead to them expecting food up here on the land, and that is where we want to work. Keep these crocs in the water as much as possible, and that is the relationship we're going for. But this has saved the day today. My legs are in all good shape. We actually did have a crazy accident right here, which I might tell you guys about in a future episode. If you guys want to see that, you're gonna have to get subscribed to the channel, see what crazy animal did this to my leg, and I will see you guys in the next adventure. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.